Good evening, and this is our top story. President Obama told a rally Saturday that if Republicans prevailed in Tuesday's midterm elections, the progress of his first 2 years in office could be rolled back. Democrats responded by asking if they could roll back an extra year so they could vote for Hillary Clinton.
U.S. security officials went on high alert on Friday after authorities intercepted 2 explosive-filled FedEx packages that were en route to 2 Chicago synagogues. Responded a Chicago resident.
Oh, in Chicago, we don't really worry about bombs. You know, we've been watching the Cubs bomb since 1908.
On Monday, Sony announced that they have ceased production of the Sony Walkman. Sony's announcement first lasted for about 20 minutes and then was flipped over and went on for another 20 minutes.
On Monday, lawmakers in New Jersey introduced new anti-bullying legislation, still awaiting introduction by New Jersey lawmakers. Anti-parachute pants legislation.
Rhode Island will vote on Tuesday whether to drop the phrase Providence Plantations from its official name because of the association between plantations and slavery. Also on Tuesday, New Mexico will vote whether to change its name to just New.
Jennifer Mee, who gained fame in 2007 as the Hiccup Girl, who had uncontrollable hiccups for 5 months, was arrested over the weekend and charged with first-degree murder. Commented Mee.
You know, I probably wouldn't have committed that murder if only I just drank some water upside down. That makes a lot of sense now I think about it. Yeah.
Military officials are testing boxers that are designed to protect genitals from shrapnel, which means that commandos will no longer be going commando.
And now where hard news meets Hollywood, here's entertainment news, Justin Bieber.
Thank you. Billboard has selected Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas to receive their Woman of the Year award, which marks the first time the award has been given to someone who's not a woman. Garth Brooks announced this week that he's helping to organize a benefit for Tennessee flood relief. Added Brooks,
"Of course I'm going to help flood victims. After all, I got friends in low places." Get it? Because my song, friends. Yeah.
The jumpsuit that Johnny Cash wore at his famous San Quentin prison performance will go on the auction block in December. Bidding on the suit will start at 10,000 cigarettes. And finally, Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane turned 37 on Tuesday. MacFarlane will celebrate on Matt Groening's birthday. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin Bieber.
You're welcome, Beats out!
Thank you. Aretha Franklin canceled a show in Charlottesville, Virginia on Wednesday due to health concerns. Doctor says Franklin will get better with a little REST.
On Tuesday, Forbes magazine revealed that Michael Jackson was in first place in its annual list of top-earning dead celebrities. Responded Keith Richards.
Big fucking deal. I'm rich, baby. I've been dead since 1972. I'm not wearing any makeup.
Lord of the Rings director Peter Jackson turns 49 today. His birthday party will last about 2 hours longer than it should.
U.S. Today reported this week that many police departments have mounted video cameras onto tasers to make sure that stun weapons are not misused. Responded a critic of the taser.
Now, I'm taking a look at these videos, right, and they're appalling. I mean, the tasers, whatever, not a big deal. But the videos themselves, okay, they have no sense of visual composition. The character development is non-existent, and the dialogue, ow, ow, that hurts. No, you know what hurts? Listening to that crap.
On Tuesday, a Colorado man shot himself in the knee while sleepwalking. On the bright side, the man will no longer sleepwalk.
An original Darth Vader costume from The Empire Strikes Back will be auctioned off next month in London. The buyer will then be shocked to learn that the auctioneer is really his father.
A new study shows that hormones triggered by a woman's menstrual cycles affect her emotional responses. Of course, if you'd been paying attention, you would have known that. You would have just known it!
And now with an in-depth look at this week's big story, a segment that's twice as big and twice as important as AC 360, Phillip Wilburn, the TSW 720.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Kipleigh and Derek. As mentioned earlier, Homeland Security went on high alert this week after a discovery that printer cartridges sent from Yemen via UPS and FedEx had been rigged as bombs. So how can you keep yourself safe from these sort of dangers? Here to give us some expert advice is Dylan Clark. Hey, Dylan.
Thanks for having me, Phillip.
Nice costume.
Oh, this isn't a costume. I just came from work.
You look like you work at Staples.
Yeah, right there on Sunset and Wilcox.
I'm sorry, there must be a mistake. I mean, we wanted an expert on the incident involving the printer cartridges from Yemen and...
Yeah. I've been working at Staples for 4 months, at the Hollywood Staples. If that doesn't make you an expert, I don't know what will.
Okay, you know, that's great and all, but we're really kind of looking for an expert in terror.
Oh, terror you want? How about the terror of Joe Screenwriter, who comes in because he has a script that he's got a deadline for, and he bought a 68 ink when he clearly has an HP OfficeJet all-in-one that needs an 86?
Okay, I'm sure that's very challenging, but you have to admit, helping someone pick out a printer cartridge isn't exactly saving people from some kind of terrorist attack.
Oh, really? All right, fella. How do you find out about terrorist warnings?
Well, I would check the internet or maybe a sign.
Oh, a sign. What are those printed with? Maybe printer cartridge ink? How about that?
Yeah. From Staples?
From Staples.
Okay, yeah, fine.
The #1 supply store in America.
Okay.
Staples.
Okay, Dylan. So, what tips do you, the guy who works behind the counter, helping people with their printer cartridges at Hollywood Staples, have to keep America safe from terrorist attacks?
Well, I have 3.
Okay, give us your tips.
Are you ready for 3?
Yeah.
All right. First, keep a stockpile of extra printer cartridges. That way, if ever a terrorist attack happens that cuts the printer cartridge supply chain, you will be able to keep on printing.
Yeah, that's a really good first tip. Okay, good.
Second, recycle your empty printer cartridges. If you do that, you get a $2 coupon, so that's good, and it reduces our dependence on foreign printer cartridges.
Oh, that's yet another good tip, and it's a green tip.
Exactly.
Good, good.
The third is the most important of all.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Oh, don't buy printer cartridges from Yemen.
The guy from Staples, everybody! And finally, Paul, the octopus that correctly predicted the outcome of every World Cup game this year, died Tuesday at age 2.5. Paul will be buried where he'd like to be, under the sea, in the garden, in the shade. For Top Story Weekly, I'm Phillip Wilburn, and you'll all be zombies tomorrow.